Hey, Jessica, good morning.
Good morning.
How you feeling today?
All right.
Where you from, Jess?
Broad and Allegheny.
Okay, so you from Philly.
Yeah.
How old are you?
35.
35?
Yeah.
Pretty young, pretty young. So what brings you out here to Kensington this morning, Jess?
I get high.
You get high?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your choices of drugs?
Dope and Xanax.
You've been getting high since you was 14 years old?
Yeah.
Any clean time under your belt?
Jail.
Jail? What's the longest stretch you did in jail, Jess?
A year.
A year?
Yeah.
How was that experience?
Luckily, I had commissary, so it wasn't
Okay.
too bad.
Were you going through withdrawals in there or what?
Yeah. It took about like a month. And then I came out and felt great. And right back to it.
Are you homeless at the moment, Jess?
No.
No? You got somewhere to lay your head?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you working at the moment?
Streets.
The streets?
Yeah.
Would you partake in the streets? Just to like be clear.
Trucking. Yeah, prostitution.
How long have you been dealing with that for?
About 10 years.
10 years now?
Yeah.
Since you was like 25?
Yeah.
Is it scary at times?
Oh yeah.
Working the streets?
Yeah.
What keep you going with it? You get well? or-
Yeah, to get well. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like I just feel like I suck it up, you know? Anything that happens, I just suck up.
How are you treated on these days?
Most of them are alright, but some of them like the older guys, they come out for they want a good time. The younger guys, they come out just to like be real disrespectful and yeah, like they'll go out of their way to just be nasty and so the ones that usually will like rape you, beat you up. So after them experiences, I try to just stay away from anybody I think who's like under like 35.
Right. You had any bad experiences with the young guys?
Yeah, that's why
Can you speak on one of them, if you don't mind?
he paid me, and then during it, all of a sudden, he started choking me out, took the money back, beat the shit out of me, and drugged me out of his car, and raped me again, and left me naked.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but I mean, I've been dealing with shit like that my whole life, so.
Was that the first and last time you got raped, or?
No. The first time I was 9.
9 years old?
My mom used to. My mom had a habit. So she used to deal her like little girls.
They look like the little girls, and you was the little girl she trade off for the drugs. Jessica, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that.
Sorry. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting that at all.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You see, people don't know what people went through in life. They just go and judge.
Right.
They don't like that, and I'm pretty sure that been trauma with your whole life ever since that had happened to you, right?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't find out she pimped me out until I was 15. I just thought I was being raped. But when me and her would get high together, she's the one who started me getting high. And she said to me one day, like, we were fighting, and she said to me, like, oh, you little bitch, like, you can't take dick now, just like you couldn't take dick when you were little. And it came out that she, and I went after her, and her boyfriend actually let me beat the shit out of her. And like, I never really would put hands on my mom, but when she said that, like, every time he would come in my room, came back to me, and I just went off.
Every time the guy came back in your room?
Yeah, I got every time he would come in my room, like, I just kept thinking about that, and I just went after her, and then afterwards, she, like, wanted sympathy. She's like, oh, well, how do you think I feel? I couldn't even enjoy my high because I would hear you screaming in pain. I'm like, you couldn't even times where you're, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Are you serious?
So, but she died of a heroin overdose when I was 16. So,
how did that make you feel?
I mean, I was the one who found her. We were getting high together. I thought she just nodded off.
Yeah.
So, well, and then, of course, I repeated the cycle.
Do you feel like you deal with any mental illnesses because of a lot of stuff you've been through as a child?
Oh yeah, I got trust issues. I got like it's weird. There's certain things that like trigger me, like red flannel shirts. He always I scare the shit out of me. Like
that's the guy that was.
Yeah, he would always wear like this red flannel shirt. Like it's weird. Like people are like red flannel shirts. I'm like just certain things just trigger me. Like just bring it back and. I have nightmares, but I told my ex-boyfriend, like, if I'm screaming in my sleep or crying in my sleep, please don't wake me.
Yeah.
Because then I wake up and I'm like reliving the experience. If you just let me sleep and let it pass, most likely I won't remember the dream. But if not, I wake up and I can literally physically feel the pain again.
Jess, when you go on these dates and you hop in these cars with different men, do you feel numb or do it bothers you?
Sometimes I'm numb to it, but sometimes I just get disgusted.
Yeah.
But I just try to block it out, do what I gotta do, get in, get out, and then go get high and numb just what I went through. It's a fucked up cycle.
Yeah, it's a messed
I'm sorry
up cycle.
for Kurt.
That's alright. Just be yourself. Be yourself.
But
have you been able to feed yourself and stuff, Jess? I know you're not homeless at the moment, but
I feed myself. I manage to eat. Yeah.
How many days you think, on average, you do a day? Every day.
Anywhere from like 3 to, some days it'll be 3, some days it could be 6, some days it could be none because I won't need to.
Right.
It really just depends. It really just depends.
It really just depends on what kind of day you work.
Yeah, like yesterday I only did one because it was somebody I knew and it was good money, so I managed to just make that last. Like I won't get greedy. I'm gonna just keep coming. If I make something, I try to just make it last because I don't wanna.
You make sure it's protected though, at least, right?
Oh yeah, I always have condoms in my bag. I got condoms, wipes. I always have everything. All the girls always hit me up for condoms. I'm like, they give me out for free. Get your own, but I still get them though.
What's the percentage of women out here that you think are doing dates in this neighborhood?
Oh my God.
Some say they're not.
They're lying.
They're lying?
Yeah, because I see them. I see them.
Like a lot of them say, oh, I just boost. I don't get
No, some of them do. Yeah, some of them do just boost. Like some of them don't, but some of them that do boost, I do see getting in the cars.
Yeah.
So, the one girl was like, "Can you watch?" Because she had a cart full of like new clothes. "Can you watch my cart while I go with this guy?" I'm like, "Oh, I thought you just boost," but.
We interviewed this one lady and nobody else ever said that. It was like, she was like, hey, us females, we actually enjoy dating. People won't admit it, but we actually enjoy like getting in cars with different men and dating. It gives us a rush. And I was just confused because nobody else we interviewed agreed with that. How do you feel about what she said?
You get a rush, but it's like you don't know. It's like when you first get in the car, you're like you don't know. It's a rush of like fear or like if you wind up getting a good price and it's fast, you're like, oh good, like you're glad about that. But I mean, I wouldn't say a rush like a good rush. It's a scary rush because you don't know what the hell you're getting into.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you don't know if you're going to get in and there's going to be a guy in the back seat who chokes you out.
Yeah. The age of like the youngest girl you've seen out here working the corners, working the ass prostitute. Like what's the youngest age you've seen out here?
She's like 15.
15 years old?
Yeah, she's like 15.
Gosh.
Yeah, she would, and she wanted. She didn't admit it at first, but I knew she was under 18. I knew it. And I used to see her all. I started talking to her, and she said like I reminded her of her sister, and she wound up telling me she's 15. But a lot of the guys like that. So
serious?
Yeah, like
sick.
Yeah, a lot of the guys like will tell you like, can you act like you're young? Like yeah, like this one guy liked me because I looked like his biological niece, and he was in love with his biological niece.
Oh man.
Yeah, when I was in jail, he would write me letters like, oh, you know, that orange bikini at the family reunion was so nice. And since he would send me money on my books, I would write him back like, oh, Uncle Tom, I wore orange because that was your favorite color. Like me and the girls would sit around the table and write him and be like, this dude's fucking
sick.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Like we would laugh about it, but like we would laugh about it in like a disgusting way. Like.
Do you have any kids?
Yeah.
How's your relationship with your kids at the moment?
My son, his aunt adopted him.
Okay.
And my daughter, I haven't seen my daughter in 12 years. She's 16 or 17. She's 17 now. No, she'll be 17. Actually, her dad actually works on G Street.
As a what?
Caseworker.
Oh, on the block and stuff?
Yeah, on the block,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
I'm actually best friends with his other baby mom. Me and her have lived together. We've done jail together. But I don't want him. You know?
Right.
He met her violating a restraining order trying to get to me. So,
Oh, man.
So I was like happy.
So y'all started off as enemies and ended up being cool type
No,
of thing?
no. We actually met in the back of a paddy wagon. We both got locked up for prostitution. And she's going, oh, can you please go and tell my fiance that I got locked up because he won't believe me. And they're like, you're going to have court papers. He's like, yeah, but he'll think I typed them. He's crazy. I was like, damn. I was like, your baby dad sounds like my baby dad. Then she said she came from Hurricane Katrina.
Oh,
and
shoot.
so I was like, Laura? And she's like, yeah. I was like, I'm Jess. She's like, oh my gosh, she's like, he's not going to believe that I was in jail. I'm like, yeah, I know, he's not.
Was he abusive or something, or? Yeah.
He's I mean, like, I'm best friends with him now.
Yeah.
Like, but relationship wise, like, I hate the way he treats her. Like when he starts yelling at her and I see that look in her face and I see like that fear, like when she flinches, like I know, like, but I'm best friends with him, but I could never be with him. But I don't.
Do you know about the prostitution and all of that? Do he like knows it, or she keeps it a secret? Oh, he does?
No, he would wait. He used to wait for her while she was drunk. He would wait for her.
Like on some pimping stuff, basically.
Like, yeah, he would sit and wait for her. He never did it with me. When he found out I first started doing it, he came down here and we weren't even together. He came down here and would try to block me from getting it. Like, he didn't want me doing it, even though we weren't together. Like, he didn't want me doing it.
He didn't want you doing it.
So,
he had some certain type of love for you.
Yeah, but I think he met her. That's how he met her.
But that's how you met her.
I think it's something like that. But I know that he I know there were a couple times, like I remember not going to court one day because me and her were tricking together. He was waiting across the street for her, so I was like, oh fuck it, I'll miss court, you know, and me and us three hung out, like, you know, like they're both I'm not trying to talk bad about them, they're both like my best friends, but that's like it is what it is.
Okay, so on another topic, Jess, right? Alright, so running the streets, prostituting, you've been through a lot of trials and tribulations. You did jail time for this. You've been raped for this. Do you think it's worth it to continue?
Oh, no.
Do you ever plan on stopping?
Yeah.
I'm rooting for you to stop, Jess, you know, and find another source. You know, a lot of other ways money could be made.
Yeah.
Instead of, you know, putting your life at risk and your body at risk.
Yeah.
Dealing with this craziness, Jess.
Yeah.
Any last words to the people before we wrap it up? You got anything you would like to say? Any advice for the young kids that's going through what you're going through?
you're going through anything bad, don't make it worse on yourself and come out here. You know, I mean, just try and deal with it and live. I mean, and live a better life. Don't come out here. You're going to get stuck. You're just going to keep living it until you die. Kind of sad, you know.
Yeah. Just other words. I want to thank you for your time. You've been wonderful. All Time Media is rooting for you to get off these streets and get back into your life and just prosper for the best. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Join All Time Media's Patreon for exclusive content and behind-the-scenes content and face-to-face live video chat. Thank you, guys. The link is in the description below.